Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Coleman Cadillac in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Cadillac CT5 Sport with all-wheel drive. Black Raven is the color. We have a black Interlux interior, carbon fiber accents, the new OLED infotainment system in this refreshed and redesigned 25 CT5. So you can let me know as we go through the vehicle, is this the mid-size sports sedan you would buy? So let's dig in. Front end of our 25 CT5 in Black Raven with the chrome accents. Design refresh on the front end of the CT5 as we have a different light housing here with our turn signals and DRLs. We'll give you a close-up of that action. We also have a change in how the grille looks and as far as how the side air curtain vent looks and whatnot. So it's a nice upgrade here on the front end of the CT5. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, but I think it looks good. Subtle change, but it's a nice change, handsome looking change. Now, wheel and tire setup, we're going to get a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel in graphite. That's the color. Cadillac badge on the center cap. Now, this one has the upgraded Brembo brake package on it with the red brake calipers. Now these wheels are Michelin Primacy Tour all-season tires, 245 on the width, a 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. You can also get this in rear-wheel drive if you would like and save some money. The Black Raven, the graphite wheels, it is pretty sinister looking. As we move in closer, we're going to go with our Cadillac emblem right on the front fender. And now we have our color-matched side view mirrors, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, color-matched front and rear door handle, fuel filler cap on the right side, up top, color-matched roof, shark fin antenna, panoramic sunroof. Rear end of our CT5, we have that deck lid spoiler, the lip spoiler with a little kick up on the back, which looks good. Full spread of LED lighting on the back as well. Again, with the black and the chrome looking good. Functional dual exhaust, and now the change on the rear end is mostly down below in the rear diffuser area. Kind of smooth that out, make it a little bit more sporty looking. But overall, it's a sharp looking CT5. Under the hood of this 25 CT5 Sport, we have Cadillac's 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 237 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 21 in the city, 30 on the highway, 25 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 91, so you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. And if this isn't enough power for you, you can move up to the premium luxury trim and get that 3-liter twin-turbo V6 instead. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, Cadillacs can be expensive. How much do I have to lay out for this 25? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 CT5 Sport is $48,595. Now this vehicle has about $4,000 in options on it, which we'll go through when we check out the window sticker. But once we add those in and a destination and delivery fee of $1,395 from Cadillac's Lansing, Michigan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $53,885. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll come in closer. We're going to have soft touch across the top, carbon fiber, that's the real McCoy into your chrome door handles. We have the Interlux material with the cross stitch, flat black on your switchgear, but we don't have power fold mirrors. We do have 2 memory seat settings and an exit seat setting. The upgraded AKG sound system in here, and this is where you're going to pop your trunk and a fairly skinny door pocket. Now as we come into our footbox, we got a proper sport footbox with aluminum finish on the dead pedal brake and accelerator, the all-season Cadillac mats in the vehicle. We do have a door sill plate in aluminum with the Cadillac emblem to welcome you to the vehicle. And now, what do we have here for our seats? We're going to go full power for the driver with massage. So this is the bolstering, or excuse me, your lumbar adjustment. That is massage, and we'll take a look at that when we take a look at our infotainment system. And that's the same for the driver and the front passenger. That's a nice touch. Now the black Intellux with the cross stitch, nice and soft, feels good, understated but clean. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, except we're not going to see memory seat settings, but you are going to get the massage action. And now we have soft touch with the cross stitch, more carbon fiber into your heat and air vent, and a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time. This is all one screen for your infotainment and digital instrument cluster, and it is curved and it is OLED. Look at that. Google Assistant, beautiful looking. Look at that pinch to zoom action. It is incredible as far as that goes. We're going to go wireless CarPlay Android Auto on this system, and you can control it from down here. So the home base gets you to your home screen where you can do all your action, right? You got your Amazon Alexa, your vehicle status, your Google Assistant, the Play Store. There's your wireless CarPlay and Android Auto right up there. Oops, hit that too close. Cameras, ambient lighting. What I like in here is with the ambient lighting, you can customize it, and basically you have two different colors that you may want to see. So you have a primary and a secondary ambient lighting color. So let's say I'm in a black car with red brake calipers. I probably want all red. So I'll go with magnitude, and now my primary and secondary ambient lighting is all red. And you can also go to a custom if you want. You can select custom, and then you can create a style of how you want it to look. So really nicely done. And then you can change the brightness of it. You can change your styles. You can change your modes. You can link it to your drive mode if you want to do that. Or you can go back to the overview, and now we're back to home. Really nice stuff in the CT5. And then 5G Wi-Fi hotspot, by the way. And then we have our audio. We can go into audio. We can check out our Sirius XM, Amazon Alexa, podcasts, the whole 9 yards, Bluetooth your phone, all that jazz. So really, really well done here in this Cadillac. There's your My Cadillac app to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. And then we can go back to maps, and we're good to go. If we want to go to reverse, and there is our 360-degree view cameras, super clear with trajectory. GM's got the best backup camera in the business. And then you can select standard, you can select overhead, and you can select side. So they have you all set there. As far as that goes, we'll go back to park, and we're back to the beginning, but really well done. Here's our push button start right in here. We have 2 heat and air vents. We have dual climate, of course. We have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And then here you got your park assist, parking sensors on off, 4-way hazards, lane keep assist on off, 360-degree view cameras. And then underneath there's our wireless charging pad, looking like a big dog in there. And it fits a whole really large phone as well. Around the corner, here's your drive modes: traction control off, auto vehicle hold, engine auto stop start on or off. More carbon fiber all the way down and around the dial, which you can use to work the infotainment system if you don't want to use the screen. Here's your volume knob. Here's the gear shift that's going to take you through this 10-speed automatic. 2 cup holders, and now we have soft touch here. So we got some carbon fiber here, but instead of going with stupid gloss black, they went with a soft touch, which I thought was smart. Now our Cadillac key fob, love the way these look. Got a red on it as well. You got lock, unlock, remote start, pop the trunk, and your panic button. Cadillac on the back, looking beautiful. More carbon fiber, a place to slide your phone vertically. So you may have your phone in the charger, but if your front passenger wants to take their phone out of their pocket, they can slide it in here, keep it nice and safe. Now we have a nice soft armrest with the stitching. Open that up. We got an area for storage, a 12-volt USB-C, USB-A. Now before I forget, I want to show you the massage action. So I'm going to manipulate the massage button on the side of my seat, here in the driver's seat, and there you have it. You got your lumbar, you got your back bolster, you got your massage right here. Lumbar, adjust, change selection, and that's all done with this button on the side of the seat. So really well done, and it feels good. I'm going to stick with the lumbar, but it feels really, really good. And I can go roll, or I can go with a 1, 2, or 3 intensity on the feel of the massage. So really well done. Cadillac steering wheel, leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. This plastic light up here, that's the Super Cruise. So this is equipped with Super Cruise, which is a semi-autonomous driving. You have to be on a road that is Super Cruise ready with General Motors. And then if you subscribe, you can turn that baby on and you get some semi-autonomous driving on that road. Kind of, you don't have to hold on to the steering wheel, that kind of thing. And now we come down, Cadillac badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. Now I have the seat set in almost its lowest setting, so now I have plenty of room to get in and out. Might have been nice with the sport trim to go flat bottom. You let me know what you think, but we do have some nice chrome to lift everything up. Looks beautiful. Flat black on the switch gear. Here's your adaptive cruise. Here's your telephone voice commands. Now here's your heated steering wheel on or off, and that of course gets linked in with your climate system as well. Controls right here for your volume and your music. Metal paddles to go up and down this 10-speed auto if you'd like. And then we have our headlight controls, adaptive high beams and turn signals. On the right, windshield wipers. And then down on the left here, we have our electric parking brake, bright and dim the dash. And then we have an automatic or electric tilting and telescoping wheel. So Cadillac has you all set there. And now we have our digital dash looking beautiful. We have our gauge theme up right now. So if I come over here, I can change it and I can bring the map up. So that can be in front of me while I'm driving down the road. Or I can go with a clean look. And I get that look. I can go back to my gauges. I can flip over. I can check my trip odometer from over here as well. Or I can go, and then I can flip through it. Trip 1, trip 2. Looking good. Go back to my gauges, go back to my map, and now I got the map up here as well, or I can take a look at my gauges. I really like how they have this set up, and it's super clear. Overhead console, you have your 3 garage door programmables right here. If you want your LED lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains off, so when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. Here is the SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. OnStar. Now, here are the controls right here for your roof. So you want to open the shade. Here you go. Push it up, one touch, and it goes back. It's a twin panel roof rather than a panoramic. And then you can slide open the front glass. Wind buffer comes up. Glass goes back. You can close that front glass. You can tilt that front glass. And then when you close the shade, they both go back at the same time and close it up. So it's more like a twin panel. Let me know how you feel about that. We have an auto dim rear view mirror, and then our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of our CT5 Sport, rear door panel first, same vibe, same use of materials with the real carbon fiber, the AKG speakers, nice soft armrest, great consistency of design front to back. I have the seat set for my driving position, so now we'll hop in. Now, if you're a taller person, you're going to have to duck down. This is a sloping roof line, but once I'm in at 5'11", enough room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Interlux. Then we're going to go plastic. Then we have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then here in the back, we got 2 heat and air vents, a USB-C, and a 12-volt. So they got you set there. And then back seats, same material, same cross stitch, same vibe, nice and clean, extremely soft and comfortable. And then in the back armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. So they got you all set back here, and it's quite comfortable, and it's pretty roomy. If you think the CT4, which is Cadillac's smaller sedan, is too cramped in the back and you need more room, this 5 should take care of you. Getting in the trunk of your CT5, you can pop it from the driver door panel or from your key fob, or you can come to the back. And right underneath the Cadillac emblem, there's a button. You hit it, and it flies right up. No problem. Nice wide opening, 11.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the CT5. As we move in, there's our window sticker, which we'll show you later. Here are the carpeted floor mats. And underneath that, we have the all-season Cadillac cargo mat. And then underneath that, we do have an area for more storage, run flats, so no spare. We have cubbies though for some storage, and then in here you got your battery. So the battery's in the back of the vehicle. And now you can drop those rear seats if you would like, because you do have a drop through. So you can come around the back. Of course, if nobody's in the back, you can do this. And you can just pull the seats down in a 60-40 split. There we go. And now, if you have extra large items, it's a bit more narrow, but you got extra room for those larger items, and I think it's a good use of space here in the back of the CT5. Window sticker time here in the CT5 for 25, so let's zoom in and check it out. 25 CT5 Sport. Standard equipment left to right. Here comes our options, the all-wheel drive, the Brembo performance brakes, the wheels, interior protection package, total vehicle price from the factory, $53,885. Fuel economy estimates. Crash ratings aren't done by the government yet. Made by Caddy in Lansing, Michigan. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are out on the road in this 25 CT5 Sport, and we got great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors, no problem, rear window, no problem, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in the CT5 Sport. Full spread of LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. So they got you covered in here as far as that goes. We got the latest and greatest OLED screens. It's actually one screen that doubles as a digital dash and an infotainment with your wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, ambient lighting. I mean, you got the whole 9 yards in here. You got heated seats, heated steering wheel, dual climate, USB connectivity, wireless charging, USB connectivity for the rear seat passengers as well in the CT5. You got the refreshed look in exterior styling up front and out back. It's a mild refresh, but I thought it was nice to see Cadillac do that, because for years people were wondering, well, when's Cadillac going to kill all their cars off and just go with their SUVs like Lincoln did? And they're not. You know, here we are in 2025, and both the CT5 and the CT4 are getting design refreshes, which I think, you know, indicates to us that Cadillac is committed to their two sedans for a while yet, and it feels really good. The suspension right now, very soft. I'm in the touring mode, very soft, very compliant. It's well damped. Seats are uber comfortable in here. Very poofy, very soft, feels good. I have the lumbar massage on right now. Feels really good on my low back, so I really do like that. You also have thigh support that's manual that you can pull out to rest your thighs on a long road trip, so they got you covered there. Now, we're not going to see a head-up display in the Sport. Obviously, there's a lot of trims to move up to get different power plants and different amenities. But for a Sport, which is your basically base level trim with the 2-liter turbo in the 25 CT5 range, the Premium Luxury also has the 2.0 turbo 4, but then you can move up to the Premium Luxury CT5 with the 3-liter twin turbo V6, which will get you 360 horsepower. Then you can go V series action with the CT5, and then you can also get that twin turbo V6 in a V series, and then you can go V series Blackwing and come up with a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 at 668 horsepower. And you can either get the 10-speed auto or get this, a 6-speed manual with the CT5 Blackwing. So 668 horsepower with a 6-speed manual. I gotta find me one of those. That's gotta be amazing to drive. But for this car, we got good brakes. We got the Brembo brake upgrade for $1,000. If you don't want that, save yourself $1,000 and get the regular brakes. and then we're going to take off. Now the Turbo 4 is a bit noisy under load, as any Turbo 4 would be, but it handles the turns really, really well. They have these chassis tuned in really well, and they need to, because this chassis is going to cover the Cadillac V Series, the Sport Series of cars, and the Blackwing. So even with the regular CT5, you still feel that sportiness that you get in a bigger doses in the V and V Series Blackwing offerings in the CT5 range. So they really got you covered with a lot of cool stuff. But this is the first CT5 Sport that they've had on the lot. Wanted to get into one. I wanted to show you what the new redesign looked like and what these new screens look like here for 2025 in the CT5. And I think it's bringing a lot of nice stuff. 54 grand is not cheap for a mid-size sedan. That's expensive. That brings you into Mercedes-Benz, BMW territory as far as that goes. But it feels good and it drives well. All right, now we're going to turn around and we're going to do a turning radius test, 19.5 feet. Here we go. And it zooms right around. No problem at all. We're going to bebop this over to manual and we're going to try out our paddles. Now we're going to take it easy because we do have a new car. So here we go. And the 10-speed shifts pretty well manual. Let's do some downshifts. Downshift's a little bit more crisp, I would say. And here we go. But it certainly gets you up to speed just fine. So if you're using the CT5 to just hang out and go around town and all that other jazz, then you know what? I think you're fine with what we got here. Here we go, sport mode action. Now our shifts are a bit crisper. Here we go. Suspension stiffer. Look at this turn in. And now the shifts are really quick. And we got a change in our dash as well when we go to the different modes. So there's our sport mode dash. Now we can go to snow ice. It goes back to our regular one. Then you got your individual mode. There's tour. But when you hit sport, you get the new change up there on the dash, looking good. We're still in manual, looking good. We're going to get it out of manual again, back to drive. But it's a really compelling offering. But if it were me, and I'm looking at this, they have a CT5, a 25 CT5 premium luxury with the V6 on the lot. That one's a sold car, so I can't film it. But that one is 57, and this one is almost 54. So I think for an extra $3 grand, if it were me, I would go with the 6-cylinder and go 57, because the equipment's the same in both cars and the colors are the same in both cars. I'd probably go 57, get myself the V6. But let me know what you would do. If you're in the market for a mid-size sports sedan and you're looking at BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, Acura, Infiniti with the outgoing Q50, would you give the Cadillac CT5 a look-see? I think you should. I think you should come out to your Cadillac dealer if you're in the market, take one of these out for a spin. Depending on your price range, test out the 4-cylinder, test out the 6-cylinder. If you got buku dollars, test out the Blackwing. 118 grand for a Blackwing, folks, so it's big dollars. But I would put it on your list to test drive. See for yourself. I think you'd be impressed with how these CT5s handle and behave, just like I was. But I do want to thank Coleman Cadillac here in Lawrenceville for allowing the channel access to this brand new 25 Cadillac CT5 Sport for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.